Welcome back, my dear students. So, students, today we are going to start the chapter number 14 of our English grammar. This is our English grammar and you have to open chapter 14. This is chapter number 14. So, today we are going to start this chapter. What is the name of the chapter? The name of the chapter is Regular Verbs. So the name of the chapter is Regular Verbs. What are regular verbs? I will tell you in detail. So first of all, I'll tell you one thing. Listen it very carefully. So first of all, we will talk about verbs. We will talk about verbs. What are verbs? In our previous chapter, we have done the concept. Verbs. Verbs are called action words. Whatever we do, the action words are called verbs. Like we eat, we drink, we sleep, you listen to me, I listen to you, I'm teaching you, teach, okay, dance, sing, move, sit, stand. So these all are verbs. Which actions we do, that is called verbs. Hope it is clear. So verbs means action words. So whatever we do, we call it doing words also. Whatever we do, that is verbs. Okay. So there are two types of verbs. Two types of verbs are there. First is regular verbs. Okay. And the second part is irregular verbs. So types of verbs are regular verbs and irregular verbs. So we will do, the name of the chapter is regular verbs. So we will use regular verbs as well as irregular verbs also somewhere. So I will tell you both today in this chapter. So let us start. So first of all, we will learn about regular verbs. Regular verbs. Regular verb is the past form of verb. I have told you so many times, present form and past form also. Play, played. Play is the present form and the played is the past form. Okay. So the past form of the verb is called regular verbs. It and the verb which ended with ed. When we add ed, d and ied at the last. Okay. So learn it, keep this thing in your mind. Regular verbs which ended with ed, d and ied. So I told you this is present form. We call it base form also. Okay. And this is past form. So this form is called regular verbs. This we call past participle. Okay. Okay. So base form or present form, this is, we call it first form also, and this is a past form. Call, see, you can see here we added ed. Okay. So you can see here we have, when we are writing past form of call, we are adding ed. Called, called, play, played. Here also played. So we will learn about past form. This is regular verb. Like, liked, because here e is already given, so we have added d here. And cry, cried. So where y is there we have cut this y. If before y consonant is here, this is consonant. If consonant is there, so we are adding ed, ied, ied. Okay. Same way, try. We will cut y and what will come here at the back? IED and IED. So regular verbs are which ended with ED, D and IED. We add ED, D and IED. That is called regular verbs. Now I will tell you about regular verbs, irregular verbs. Then I will tell you the difference between them. So now we will learn about irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are which have no fixed pattern, like irregular verbs. In irregular verbs, at the last we are adding D, ED and IED. But in irregular verbs, there is no fixed pattern. How? Let us see. Like if it is given to you, give. So this is base form, means present form. So what is the past form of it? Gave. And what is past participle? We call it third form also, G-I-V-E-N, given. So in short also you can learn, this is first form, this is second form and this is third form. So in regular verbs, we always add ed, d or ied in past form, in this form, in the second form. But in irregular verb, you can see no fixed pattern is given. Here it is give, then gave, then given. This you have to learn because this is English rule, we cannot change it. So these you have to learn. Suppose, let me give you more sentences. See, past form, saw, and then seen. Then do, do, did, done. Then go, went, gone. So you can see there is no fixed pattern. No fixed pattern here. So these are called irregular verbs. Now I will tell you difference between regular or irregular verbs. So you can see on my board I have written the difference between regular and irregular verbs. So what is the difference between them? First is fixed pattern, and in irregular verb no fixed pattern. Suppose here we are writing, suppose any word like it is given walk. So we are adding D, ED and IED. So you will add ED. Yes. So walk, walked. This is a past form, walked. And in irregular verb, we don't have any fixed pattern, as I told you. Okay. Like ask, asked. So what is the past form of ask? It is asked. In the same way, in irregular verb, what is the past form of, if I will give you any word like catch. So past form of catch is C-A-U-G-S-T, caught. Okay, so we have not added ed, d or ied at the last. Bring, B-R-O-U-G-H-T, brought. So brought is a past form, means second form of bring. So these are called irregular verbs. No fixed pattern, cannot be formed by adding any fixed character. So this we are adding fixed character by adding D, ED or IED. But irregular forms, there is no fixed character that we have to add these words. These all are different. Okay, there we are not adding D, ED or IED at the last in the irregular verbs. So I hope the difference between regular or irregular verb is clear to you. Now we will learn how to use regular verbs, how to use these verbs in our fill-ups. Let us do some fill-ups. Okay. So as you can see, I have written some fill-ups on my board. So how we will do, same way the exercises are given to you here in the book, as you can see. So how to do this, I have mixed all these fill-ups here. So how you will do it in your book, you don't have to cram it, you have to understand it. We have to add only past form of the verb here, means second form of the verb here. We will not add third form past participle, that is, we will not add that. So we have to add only past form, means second form of the verb here. Okay, so how we will do it, I will give you, I have made a worksheet also of the verbs that you will write in your notebook. I will send with the PDF of this chapter. So you will write that verbs in your English Fair notebook. Okay, so that those are the past form of the verbs. So that will be easier for you if you will when you will do these fill-ups. So if you will already you are knowing it, so you can easily do these fill-ups. Okay, you don't have to cram it. Okay, let us start. Charu dash her painting last week. So first of all, I told you we are using here second form, means we call it past form. Okay, first form and second form. First form is present form, means base form, and the second form is past form. So we are adding past form here in previous exercise in chapter 14 and 12 and 13. We have done the same concept, means past form. So past form means when we are talking about the past. Yes. So here you have to use only second form. This is verb, the second form of the verb. Charu dash finished her painting last week. You can see here last week is given, last night, yesterday, last week. Means we are talking about the time which is gone, which is over. So what you have to do, what is the second form of finish? It is finished. You will learn it. These are the English rule, you have to learn these. So we are adding ed at the back. Okay. Next, Mukesh dash lose his car keys last night. Last night, we are talking about the past. So we have to use second form here. So what is the second form of lose? It is lost. Clear? Next, I dash speak to my aunt yesterday. Yesterday, the day which is gone. So what is the second form of past form of speak? That is speak, spoke, spoken. Speak, spoke. So spoke is the second form of the verb. Next, Priya dash a new pair of shoes last week. In this, you can see in bracket verbs are given to you here also, here also. But in this sentence, deliberately, I have not written any verb because this is exercise there, question number C in your book. So in this question, you have to add according to you will use any doing word here. So we can use any doing word in this plan. If it is given already in the bracket, then you will add only second form of the word which is given to you already. But if the verb is not given to you, so we can use any verb, any past form, any second form of the verb here because we are talking about the past. Priya dash a new pair of shoes last week. New pair of shoes. New. Shoes are new. Means obviously she has purchased. So we can write here purchased also. We can write here bought also. Yes. Or we can write here lost also. Might be she has lost her new pair of shoes. So second form of any verb we can use. So I am using here B-O-U-G-H-T, bought. This is the past form of B-U-Y. So what is the past form of Y is bought. So I have used here bought. Clear? Priya bought a new pair of shoes last week. So here word is not given to you. So you can write here Priya lost a new pair of shoes last week. Lost also we can use. Purchased also we can use. So which word you feel, which doing word you feel is suitable according to sentence, you can use in this question number C. Okay, so this is our chapter number 14, regular verbs. So we have learned about the verbs today. I hope the chapter is clear to you, and I have given you a worksheet with the PDF. You all have to write those verbs in your English Fair notebook. Okay, in that I have given 20 verbs, base form, past form and past participle. So 3 forms I have given to you. You have to write those verbs in your notebook. Okay dear students. So I hope the chapter is clear to you. Take care. God bless you.